Hey, good evening, everybody. This is my week 4 special occasion speech, and this is my audience, so you guys can go ahead and sit down. So here we are, commencement, life's greatest forward-looking ceremony. And don't say, what about weddings? Weddings are one-sided and insufficiently effective. Weddings and brides are bride-centric pageantry. Other than conceding to a list of unreasonable demands, the groom just stands there. No stately, hey everybody, look at me procession. No being given away. Can you even imagine a television show dedicated to guys trying on tuxedos? But this ceremony, commencement. A commencement works every time. From this day forward, truly, in sickness and in health, through financial fiascos, through midlife crises, through your worst dead-end job to your 20-year career, through every indifference, irreconcilable and otherwise, you will stay forever graduated from high school. You and your diploma as one, till death do you part. No, commencement is life's greatest ceremonial beginning, with its own attendant and highly appropriate symbolism. Fitting, for example, for this auspicious rite of passage, is where we find ourselves this afternoon, the venue. Normally, I avoid cliches like the plague, wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole. But here we are on a literal level playing field. That matters. That says something. And your ceremonial costume, shapeless, uniform, one size fits all. Whether male or female, tall or short, scholar or slacker, spray-tanned prom queen or intergalactic Xbox assassin, each of you is dressed, you'll notice, exactly the same. Your diploma, but for your name, is exactly the same. All of this is as it should be, because none of you is special. You are not special, and you are not exceptional. Contrary to what your soccer trophy suggests, your glowing 7th grade report card, despite every assurance of your certain corpulent purple dinosaur, that nice Mr. Rogers and your crazy Aunt Sylvia, no matter how often your maternal caped crusader has swooped in to save you, you are nothing special. Yes, you've been pampered, cosseted, and doted upon, helmeted and bubble-wrapped. Yes, capable adults with other things to do have held you, kissed you, fed you, wiped your mouth, wiped your bottoms, trained you, taught you, tutored you, coached you, listened to you, counseled you, encouraged you, consoled you, and encouraged you again. You've been nudged, wheeled, and implored. You've been fed and fawned over, and called sweetie pie. Yes, you have. And certainly we've been fairs. We've been to your games, your plays, your recitals, and your science fairs. Absolutely smiling when you walk into the room. And hundreds gasp with delight at your every tweet. Why? Maybe you've even had your picture in the paper, and now you've conquered high school. And indisputably, here we all are again, gathered for you, the pride and joy of the finest community. But do not get the idea that you are anything special, because you're not. The empirical evidence is everywhere. Numbers even an English teacher cannot ignore. Foothill, Basic, and Green Valley, that has to be 2,000 high school graduates right there, give or take a few, and that's just in this neighborhood. Across the country, no fewer than 3.2 million seniors are about to graduate from more than 37,000 high schools. That's 37 valedictorians, 37,000 class presidents, 92,000 harmonizing altos, 340,000 swaggering jocks, and over 2 million pairs of Uggs. But why limit ourselves to high school? After all, you are leaving. So think about this. Even if you're 1 in a million, on a planet of 6.8 billion, that means there are 7,000 people just like you. Imagine standing somewhere over there on Washington Street on Marathon Monday and watching 6,800 of you running by. And consider for a moment if it's a solar system. Your solar system is not the center of its galaxy. Your galaxy is not the center of our universe. In fact, astrophysicists assure us that the universe has no center. Therefore, you cannot be the center of it. If you've learned anything in your years here, I hope it's that education should be for, rather than material advantage, the exhilaration of learning. You've learned to, I hope, as Sophocles assured us, that wisdom is the chief element of happiness, second to ice cream, of course. I also hope you've learned enough to recognize how little you do know. How at the moment for today is just the beginning. It's where you go from here that matters. As you commence, then, and before you scatter to the winds, I urge you to do whatever you do for no reason other than you love it and believe its importance. Don't bother with work when you don't believe in it anymore than you would a spouse that you're not crazy about. Resist the easy comforts of complacency, the spacious glitter of materialism, and the narcotic paralysis of self-satisfaction. Be worthy of your advantage and read. Read all the time. Read as a matter of principle, as a matter of self-respect. Read as a nourishing staple of life. Develop and protect a moral sensibility and demonstrate the character to apply it. Dream big, work hard, think for yourself. Love everything you have a sense of urgency. For every tick of the clock subtracts from fewer and fewer, and as surely as there are commencement ceremonies, as sure as there are cessations, and you'll be in no condition to enjoy the ceremony attendant to the eventually, no matter how delightful that afternoon. The fulfilling life, the distinctive life, and the relevant life is an achievement, not something that will fall into your lap because you're a nice person, or mommy ordered it from the caterer. You'll note that founding fathers took pains to secure your happiness, your inalienable right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Quite an active verb, pursuit, which leaves to believe, I should think, little time for lying around watching parrots roller skate on YouTube. Climb the mountain not to place your flag, but to embrace the challenge. Enjoy the air and behold the view. Climb it so you can see the world, not so the world can see you. Go to Paris to be in Paris, not to cross it off your bucket list. Exercise free will and creative independent thought, not for the satisfactions they will bring you, but for the good they will do for others, the rest of the 6.8 billion people, those who will follow. And then you will discover the great and curious truth of the human experience is that the sweetest joys of life then come only with the recognition that you are not special, because everyone is special. Congratulations, good luck, and make for yourselves, for your sake and for ours, an extraordinary life. Thank you.